Hi, I'm Extraayogurt and welcome back to another speed build. If you're new here, then welcome, and if you're not new, then welcome back and thank you for checking out my video. As you guys can tell by the title, this is my fourth and final part to the Dusty Lakes 24-hour Build a City challenge. And like I said before, this only includes what I built in 24 hours. We're still gonna keep building in this neighborhood. Some of y'all said you'd be interested in watching me build the residential lots. Also, if this is your first video you're watching of the series, if you'd like to, you can check out parts 1, 2, and 3 on my channel, and that'll probably give you a little more like insight to what the plan is. But so yeah, there's only community lots so far in this neighborhood. It's all I had time to do in like the time frame. But yeah, I really like how everything came out, and I really appreciated y'all's feedback and comments. There are a handful of comments that I got that I haven't been able to respond to yet. So if I haven't responded to your comment, just know that I will. But here we are building the community library. I'm pretty sure I just called it the Dusty Lakes Public Library or something like that. But yeah. So also, like I said before, I do plan on doing a build with me building series, or a build with me video focusing on the Dusty Lakes residential lots first. You guys had been suggesting that for a while now, and I still unfortunately hadn't got around to it. But I do plan on doing that with the residential lots in this neighborhood. So instead of like the typical like speed builds I do, it would be like a build along with me type of video. But yeah, I'm super excited for that. Also, we're sitting at like 740 subs right now, which is really, really cool. Thank you guys so much once again. And I was kind of thinking like, should we do like a 1,000 subscriber gift? Because oh yeah, if like you weren't like caught up, the reason I did this 24-hour build a city challenge was because this was my 500 subscriber gift, and I thought it was just a really cool way to say like thank you for checking out my videos. But I'm kind of thinking if we should do 1,000 subscriber gift. So if you think we should, like, let me know what ideas you have, and I would happily do something like that. But yeah. Y'all, I have to apologize for how tired I sound. I woke up pretty early because I randomly got the urge to finish this video. So I think I usually sound a lot more energetic. I promise I'm not always gonna sound this like dead, but so anyways, here I am just kind of laying out the bookshelf layout for the library, and I wanted to use that really busy carpet because it just reminded me of like carpet from like my elementary school or something like that. But you know, because it was so busy, I wanted to kind of break that up by using these like neutral kind of plain tone carpet not carpet patterns, but you know, carpet floor tiles. But yeah, I think it turned out really nicely. I feel like I say that about everything. I say everything turned out nicely, but but yeah, I think it broke it up really well, and I was still able to use that super busy carpet without it being overwhelming. But yeah, so I put those two computers up at the front because, you know, usually like in libraries, they have those computers you can use to like find the location of a certain book. And they have like the whole like numbers and letters system. I forget what it's called. There's a name for it, but they have a whole like numbers and letters system. And I definitely feel like this lot is one of the like new construction lots in Dusty Lakes, because a lot of the other lots look a lot older and a little more run down, but this library, to me, it looks like brand new. So I was kind of going for that look, but yeah. I think that this like orange, yellow, and white color scheme ended up looking really nice for the library. I love how it matched the exterior wallpaper, and I really didn't intend on doing that, but I really like how it turned out. Here you see me putting a bunch of random posters on the wall in the like computer area of the library. I really don't think these posters, like, at least like not all of them made sense for a library, but I just wanted to put something up that was like playful and not too like serious, I guess. And I probably could have downloaded some CC for that, but I was just trying to refrain from doing that. But I think the posters turned out okay. I would much rather have like pictures of books or something, but so yeah. And then here I am just scattering some like books, decor all around. There's cash registers there, which obviously like they're not really going to be necessary or of use, but I imagine that like you know, if someone wants to buy a membership or whatever you call it, like a library card, then they can, or if they want to like buy certain books or anything. I thought I did something kind of cool and creative there by using I call it a smooka, the Sims hookah, the cushions from that object, and just scattering them around, because I kind of saw this spot as like the kids like reading corner, where like all the kids come and like sit down and like a teacher or something reads a book to them. I just have like a lot of memories of stuff like that from school. So I added those cute little height things, some other kind of wall decorations. Also, if you see me shifting certain things up and down that usually aren't able to shift, it's because I have the Everything Shiftable mod, which is linked in the description, as well as any other mods and things that I use. So that was a lifesaver. And then, so these two rooms are like, I don't want to say they're like conference rooms. They could be used as conference rooms, but the way that I decorated them, it kind of just looks like an arts and craft room that's separate from the rest of the library. So like, maybe if you have like, I don't know, like the teacher brings in like a group of kids and they want to be noisy, they just go do their stuff in that room. And it came out so cute. I think that's my favorite part of the entire library. It's actually surprisingly easy to decorate this place and furnish it, because I mean, it is like 90% just bookshelves, but I think I did a decent job of capturing the like kind of kid-friendly, but still like what's the word? It's like kid-friendly, but still mature, like looking library. So okay, so now we've moved on to lighting, which is my favorite part of furnishing my builds. I just think it just makes everything look so realistic and nice. But yeah, also, if you guys notice, I always make my lots available on Mediafire, and I try to always make my lots available on Mod The Sims. It doesn't always happen, just because of like their guidelines and stuff. It doesn't always work out for me, but I was kind of planning to upload this entire like neighborhood to Mod The Sims, but I don't know how to do that yet. So I'm thinking I'm gonna wait until I completely finish this neighborhood, like with the residential lots and everything, and then I'm going to upload the entire neighborhood to Mod The Sims. Once again, I'm not sure how to do that yet, but I will learn. I just didn't want to upload every last lot individually. I think it's like a total package kind of thing. And of course, you'll be able to download each lot individually as well. But like I said, all the lots are available on Mediafire, and I'm gonna work on the Mod The Sims full neighborhood upload. But yeah, there's just so many things I feel like I should know by now after playing this game for so long that I still don't know, but it's okay because I'm learning. So for the landscaping, I decided to kind of make like the cacti more like kind of organized like this. I don't know if you guys have seen landscaping like this where they're all kind of like in a row and it looks very intentional. And all of my other lots, I bunched them together just like I'm doing right here right now, but I don't know, I just wanted to kind of like spice it up a little. But yeah, I hope you guys like it, and we're about to get into some screenshots soon. All right, so now we're moving on to the town park, and I named it Kelly Poppy Park, which is the founder of my legacy family that I've been playing for a little while now. So if you watched one of the earlier videos, I can't remember which part it was, but I just kind of explained how some of the lots I named after that family, or like the kids in the family. I don't know, I just thought it was a cute idea. I also suck at naming things. I really struggle with that. So also something that I realized I should have included in the kind of building video process was the decorating part of the neighborhood. Like I didn't show you guys how I decorated the neighborhood. I just kind of presented it to y'all. So I apologize for that. But I also didn't really think it'd be that interesting, but it wouldn't hurt to add it next time. So yeah, this park was kind of difficult for me to figure out and to find a theme for, because I'm so used to making parks that are just super green with lots of plants everywhere. And when it comes to like the desert, obviously that's not really a thing. So I kind of had to be clever about what I used and how I placed things to make it feel like, just to make it feel like a park, but not use plants outside of like the desert plants that I've been using. But yeah, so on all of the lots, I stuck to using cacti and a very specific type of flower. I just thought it was a cute idea to make sure everything stayed like cohesive and it made sense for the landscape. Now these random pillars that I put up, I have no idea what gave me this idea. It just I don't know. It just made sense. And then I tried to like add these little wings on them, and I ended up deleting those, but hopefully you guys like the end product. I have no idea what I was doing, but I felt like there needed to be some kind of statue structure, something to like add shade to the park, I guess, because it just seems so like barren. But yeah. I also think it's really actually cool to add that Kelly Poppy is a huge nature sim. Like all she ever wants to do is like go on hikes and collect bugs, and she's been chased by bees like 1,000 times. So I feel like making this park like dedicated to her made so much sense. But yeah, right there you saw me use like the half fencing to kind of figure out how I wanted the like the pavement, or what is it, the sidewalk to be. And I know there is like that shortcut to use diagonal pieces. As you can see, I'm using it there now, but sometimes it just, when you're like mapping out a big like space of flooring, it's a lot easier to use just to like use the fence and then like shift click. I don't know if that made any sense. Hopefully you guys understand. But y'all always give me like really good tips, building tips and advice. So I do appreciate it. And I've gotten more used to using the Control F command to use those diagonal pieces. But yeah, I just wanted to explain that. So y'all aren't thinking like, why didn't you just use the like shortcut command? So here I am just kind of roughing up the terrain, making it look a little bit more like natural and stuff. And then I'm trying to figure out the wallpaper here without making it look too tan and too plain. But yeah. So this part really annoyed me, and this is when I realized that I need to just use regular foundation instead of like this stage foundation. For whatever reason, like objects don't like to go on top of the stage foundation as well, especially on those diagonal pieces. So I kind of had to redo that whole situation. And yeah, I don't know. I just thought that'd be good to add in case you guys are doing planner boxes and you want to do like diagonal pieces, because rebuilding all of that it took me all of like 5 minutes, but it really annoyed me. So here I am just placing some sunflowers down, and we had used sunflowers for the sunflower market, so I was kind of keeping that small like category of like plants going, if that makes sense. I really wanted all of the what am I trying to say? I really wanted all of the landscaping from lot to lot to be cohesive. And then here I am trying to like add something interesting to the excuse me y'all. Here I am trying to add something interesting to the terrain, but I thought the red dirt was a little bit harsh, so I just kept it within those like little like half fences. But I do end up using like, I think it was a sand terrain paint to kind of like add some dimension and stuff. And then of course cactuses galore, or cacti galore. And most of the time I'm just using the set quarter tile placement on cheat, the move objects on cheat, and the allow 45-degree angle rotation cheat to place everything. I do like the snap objects to grid cheat too, but sometimes it just gives me a little bit like too much freedom, and then I can't really make things uniform like how I want it to be. So, but yeah, here I am just decorating the terrain paint a little bit, decorating with terrain paint a little bit. But yeah. And then, of course, what is a park without the barbecue thing and all of the tables and chairs? So I made sure to add those, and some of the chairs that I put diagonally may or may not be usable, but there's plenty of chairs that are usable. And then I put the little camping chairs on the edge of the pavilion, so your Sims can like go fishing and then they can sit down when their comfort gets low. But I'm hoping they can still go fishing even though there's a half fence on the edge there. So please let me know if you do download this lot and try it out. I have not play tested this lot, so yeah. There's no Sims yet in this neighborhood, but there will be when there's residential lots. There will be. I know I say this all the time, but yeah. And then here I am adding a bunch of lights. I really wanted to illuminate those columns that I added. It just looks really, really nice. You guys will notice that I included some nighttime screenshots for this lot specifically, just because it looks so much better at night in my opinion. But yeah, made sure I added some little fountains, nothing too crazy, but we're about to get into the screenshots. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap up the video now, and thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, if you haven't seen the first 3 parts, that's up on my channel, And the next videos I'll be working on are the build with me, kind of like tips and tricks videos for the residential part of Dusty Lakes. If you guys have any suggestions or ideas for a 1,000 sub gift, please let me know. And then at the end here, I made sure to include like screenshots of the full neighborhood, all decorated and stuff. And as you can see, there's plenty of space for residential lots. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave me some feedback, and I'll make sure I respond to it. Thank you, and see you guys in the next video.